Yo, 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 this is the girl from Skulls and Bones 444. I hope you guys are having a lovely day, whatever time of day it is for you or wherever you're at in the world. Um, let's just say that I channeled so many messages, I had to type them down like fucking, I felt like somebody who was writing for the newspaper. Anyways, this is definitely for all the divine feminines out there, okay? And I'm a divine feminine myself, as you guys all know. I've mentioned it plenty of times. Anyways, pay attention to all the synchronicities, okay? Hold on, because I have this shit on my phone. First and foremost, okay? The title that I have here is Warning. Collective, protect yourself from the divine masculines, karmic feminine. Okay, to all my good divine feminines out there, protect yourself from your masculine's karmic. Okay, 131 on the timer. Her jealousy and her anger towards you is dangerous. So I said, my dearest collective, as usual, you could be seeing numbers like 111, 101, 222, 333, 311, 144, 777, 444, 1010, 1111, 1144, 1212, and I just recently saw 1616. Okay. I know it's a shit ton of numbers, but that means because there's a shit ton of crap going on. 222 on the timer. So, you guys could be seeing pros, which I know in modern day it talks about good luck. However, with the old omens and myths, it talks about, black magic in the air being sent your way. And I'll tell you what, from it's not only my experience, but from many other divine feminines out there, that's their experience too. It's like a love-hate relationship, man. Crows are beautiful, but you know what they're a sign of, and it's like, oh shit, especially during all this spiritual warfare. Okay, let's see. You could also be seeing blue jays and cardinals, which that's a beautiful sign because those are your passed on loved ones and your ancestors and your archangels that are right by your side, defending you and fighting the last part of this battle. Because you've already done your part, guys. You worked your ass off, alright? With blood, sweat, guts, and tears. You have totally worked your way. And they're congratulating you. Your ancestors are congratulating you. So furthermore, I've channeled so many messages that I honestly don't even know where to start. As of right now, all divine feminines must pay attention to their surroundings because your masculine's karmic is beyond jealous and pissed off with you. And that's because the divine masculine has stood his ground with her. Okay? He's made it known several times that he has no feelings for her whatsoever, especially with all the dark magic that she's been doing on you behind his back and the magic that she's been doing on him. The masculine wants to come back home to you, plain and simple. Because of her hatred towards you, she wants to physically fight you. I'm not bullshitting when I say that, guys. Like, she literally wants to physically fight you. And I'm talking about like beating you within inches of your life or death. Okay, she's dangerous. Okay, just I'm not trying to scare you all, but this bitch is dangerous. Okay, and I'm pretty sure she's got a mental illness too, which I think it's split personality disorder or something along those lines. But as always, you're protected. If this karmic feminine just so happens to lay a finger on you or come to your house, she will be arrested faster than planned. And that's because there's an actual cop. There is a legitimate cop who's been watching you guys. Okay, watching you guys, making sure you all are okay, taking notes about all this gang stalking that's been going on. So this karmic feminine's gonna get arrested, but if she dare tries to come to you to physically fight you, oh, the snap of a finger, she's gonna get arrested much faster. Whew. Let's see. Yeah, and not only is she gonna get arrested, of course, everybody else is gonna go down with her. In fact, I had a vision, y'all, that there was gonna be a SWAT team involved with because many people are gonna get raided. There's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna get raided because that's where the evidence is hiding, and the cops ain't stupid. The cops aren't stupid. They're going to be raiding people's houses, 7-Eleven on a timer, as I said that. And they're going to end up having several charges on their records. There's just too much evidence on them to delete. I mean, the FBI and the feds have been keeping a close eye on these people. Because, I mean, how the fuck are you going to get away with, like I said, identity theft, tax fraud, tax evasion? How you gonna get away with, stealing people's credit cards? How you gonna get away with, offshore bank accounts and shit? Come on now. Ay, ay. So, yeah, I said the FBI and the feds, they've been keeping an eye on these people. I sense that they are gonna be arrested during the spring season, which is right around the corner, y'all. Because the springtime is between March to May. So get ready for it, opposition. March to May, there's going to be raids, arrests, there's going to be criminal charges. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a court case. Okay, and while they're getting arrested, it means that all of this madness will finally come to an end. And then you and the masculine can finally reunite. Hallelujah. 8:50 on the timer. That's enough's enough with the bullshit. 8:55 on the timer. On another note, your emotions could be fluctuating a lot. But you need to know that these aren't your emotions because you've already healed. You have no anger or hatred or animosity towards these people because you've already forgiven them and you finished paying off your karmic debt. You're good, y'all. You could be experiencing bouts of depression, anger, frustration, and fear, and then going back to your normal self, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? These emotions are coming from the opposition. They're projecting these, the opposition, 9:44 on the timer, the opposition, they're the ones that are feeling depressed, frustrated, angry, all kinds of shit, and they're projecting their energy into yours because they want you to feel sorry for them and have pity on them, empathy on them. Absolutely not. Shit's hitting the fan for them. They could dish it all out to you, but they can't take the karma that's coming to them and the law that's on their ass. Well, excuse me, asses. And seriously, in all honesty, the divine feminine does not care about the drama or the lies or the bullshit that their karmic and the rest of the cult started. It's like it's like just middle school, high school shit, and these people are, in their 30s to their 50s, and it, I don't know, something did not snap 11:11 on the timer. Something just didn't snap correctly in their brain, and the neurotransmitters just did not form properly, so they did not emotionally develop to their age. I mean, it really fucking blows my mind. You know what? In all honesty, I think that all of them should be psychologically evaluated. Honest to God, I think that they should all be psychologically evaluated. Ay, ay, ay. And the divine feminine knows what's true in her heart. And she's been through so much throughout the years that she doesn't have the energy to care about the crap. She just wants to live in peace already. And the crazy part is that her karmic masculine is pissed off because she's not pissed off. You heard that right. Your karmic is pissed off and upset that you're not pissed off and upset. You've healed. Like I said earlier, y'all have healed. I've healed. It actually drives the karmic crazy that you're chill, you're good, you're just like, when is this shit gonna end already? Whew. Let's see here. Seriously, I said the divine feminine, she ain't pissed off. She's over it all, healed all her wounds from all trauma that she's experienced throughout her life, including the trauma and heartache from the betrayal of people, which I might add, these people that betrayed her, unfortunately, yes, her masculine was involved in the betrayal, but the crazy shit is that the people who betrayed her, it was the social crowd that her masculine introduced her to. And they have fucked him over too. So, yeah, betrayed by people that she thought she could trust. She thought she was cool with the people in this social crowd. The masculine introduced her to these people and she thought she was cool, but she be nice to everybody the best she could. 1444 on the timer. Some people liked her, some people didn't, and you know what? I mean, shit. If you don't like somebody, okay then, leave them alone. You don't have to associate with them. How hard is that? I mean, if you like the divine feminine, cool, hang out. If you don't, okay. But then the ones that she was cool with, 15-15 on the timer, they still betrayed her because of lies. It turns out these people fucked her over big time, just like they did with the karmic masculine. But the karmic masculine did not know that they were fucking with him. They were doing their shit behind his back. They not going back to the cult. Not only are they experiencing every single hardship and obstacle that they put you through, but they know that they're going to get arrested any day now if they haven't already. But like I said, I've sensed it happening between March to May because there's a lot of people to arrest. But that's okay. The cops are prepared, and so is the SWAT teams. 1616 on the timer. And that's the new number that I just saw the other day. Not only are they in spiritual jail, but they're facing prison time here in the physical. Like I said, they're projecting their emotions onto you because, yeah, feel sorry for me, feel pity on me. Oh my God, if the divine feminine goes to court and presses charges and shit, I hope she takes it easy on us. And fuck that. I was saying here. But whenever you're feeling these nasty emotions, you need to call on God and Saint Michael the Archangel and ask them for help in getting these people out of your energy immediately and out of your space. They need to learn how to stay in their own fucking lane already. And I swear, when you call on God and Saint Michael the Archangel and ask them for that help to get these people out of your energy, the emotions out of your energy and your space, within the snap of your fingers, it's gonna be a big difference. Saint Michael the Archangel ain't fucking playing. No, 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 no. And after that, you all need to go out in nature somewhere and get grounded. And y'all need to sage yourselves and sage your space and do spiritual baths because these people have been trying it. 1818 on the timer. And I know that some of you may live in cold climates, but all I can tell you is to put on several layers of clothes that are meant for cold weather and go outside. On another note, if you're feeling tired and unmotivated, that's because once again, they have sent the Hebrew folklore demon called Beelzebub, which is in charge of the sin of gluttony. Okay, and it makes you just like a sloth. You don't want to do shit. You don't have passion to fulfill, your life's purpose or your soul mission. Especially if you're meant to be on a platform like this, giving readings and delivering messages. But you gotta push yourself. You got to. You have to. And for being one person, divine feminines out there, you guys have been but one person here in the physical. You've had the divine and the archangels and your ancestors fighting, with you. But here in the physical, you've been all by yourself fighting this massive crowd. And this massive crowd is like, what the fuck? How did she do it? Because she's got magical talents that y'all want to steal from her, and absolutely not. And she uses her brains and her intuition as well. 2020 on the timer. Said your intuition is on point, and you've been putting their shit on blast. And of course, the rumors are still going on, and it's not gonna stop. Because, like, that's all they've got now, really. I mean, it's wah, wah, wah. Home wrecker this, slut that, STD this, had a hidden pregnancy with somebody, blah, blah, blah. A secret affair, drug addict, alcoholic, blah, blah, blah. It's all bullshit. It's just fucking lies. Although, and given all the illegal shit that they've done behind your back, these people are gonna go to prison for the rest of their lives without parole. This is what I sensed, okay? The karmic masculine and everyone else that was involved with the premeditated murder for the divine feminine, especially the karmic masculine, okay, he's probably gonna go into solitary confinement for the rest of his life and will be severely evaluated by psychiatrists and psychologists to find out what mental illness or illnesses that he's got. And once they figure this out, he's going to be forced to take a regimen of medications for his mental illness because he is mentally sick. Oh, look, that fell over when I did that. Somebody's off the cliff. This can talk about somebody self-deletion. That's a sign. Kapook. I swear. Somebody could very well be thinking about self-deletion. 22:33 on the timer. Woo. Yeah, solitary confinement, psychologist, psychiatrist, gonna be forced to take a regimen of medication for the mental ailments. On the other hand, the other people will be serving anywhere between 20 to 50 years, but when they get out, I sense that they're going to be on probation and have to live in halfway houses, okay, and forced to wear ankle bracelets because of the severity of the crimes. So, out of this massive group of a cult, half of them, they're going to prison for life. I mean, there's no real argument to it. 23:43 on the timer. They're going to prison for life. Uh, Talking about self-deletion, some people could be killing themselves. I'm not bullshitting, guys. I mean, I wouldn't wish this shit on anybody, but there very well could be people that are killing themselves now because they don't want to go to prison, or they could kill themselves in prison because they're not going to be able to handle the prison life. Because, I mean, they've been living a grand old party for the longest time from your energy and shit. 24:34 on the timer, and now it's time to pay the piper. So, but then the other people, it's 20 to 50 years. But like I said, once they get out, probation, halfway houses, ankle bracelets, because just how severe these crimes have been. And I also channeled that when they go to prison, they're not going to be held in the same cell block hallway. Like, they're going to be located in different hallways and different departments. And because if they're all in the same cell hallway, it's going to make it too easy for them to talk to each other via phishing. phishing. That's a term that prisoners use, and if you don't know what that means, please go look it up. Okay, yeah, they're gonna get, if they're kept separated, it makes it more difficult for them to try to make plans with people that are on the outside so that they can cause more havoc and damage. 25, 55 on the time. Yeah, no. These people that are getting arrested, in their mind, they're thinking too that, oh, I can, if I still have connections outside that haven't been arrested, I can try to communicate to them. No, that's not how this is gonna work. What I sense is that they're not even gonna be scheduled on the same lunch hours. They're not even gonna be able to see each other out on, you know, the weight room, the basketball courts when it comes to exercises. They don't want these people to be in correlation at all. Period. And I don't think that everybody's going to be sent to the same prison either. The people here in your home state, they're going to be sent to the prison in your home state. I said, I live in Florida, so these people that live here, they're going to be going to the prison here in Florida, which is the Florida State Prison, I believe is located in Ocala. And then, like I said, the other people, the cult, they had connections to other people in different states and in other parts of the world. So, yeah, the people that are in different states, oh, they don't think that they're gonna escape anything. Oh, no, 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 because you said the SWAT team, FBI, and the feds were on this shit. They know the whole connection like a coven. It's a mafia. Like I said, I gave this nickname a long time ago. The Black Magic Coven Mafia. A train, trails of people and boom. And it's not the first time that the cops and the feds and shit have dealt with mafia related activity and know how to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Let's see what the fuck else. Oh yeah, like I said, this this shit could very well be on the news because this is some hefty duty shit. 29:29 on the timer. Now I'm gonna go move on to the topic of social media. These fuckers are going crazy because you're not posting anything personal on Facebook or Instagram, which is smart on your behalf, feminines. I say this because before you knew what was going on, this cult was keeping tabs on your ass when it came to your whole life. I'm talking about, who you 30 on the timer. Wow. They knew who you were hanging out with, where you went, what you were doing, etc. I mean, creepy shit. But when you found out what was going on, you stopped posting. You're staying in your own lane just like you've been doing for all these years. But it's honestly a shame that you can't post anything about personal events, you know, even the ones that are special to you. It's sad just because you got to protect yourself from these crazy nutbags. And you've got to be careful about the comments that you make on other people's posts too, because they're watching that shit like a hawk too. It's ridiculous. And because you're not saying anything about your life, they're sending monitoring spirits your way because that's all they can do now. They've abused their magical talents and took shit to the extreme and abused all forms of divination that they can't get any insight as to what's going on with you. And it doesn't matter how many professional tarot readers they pay or professional witch doctors they pay. They've all been denied for a while now because these professionals caught on to what they were up to. Not only that, but these practitioners that were doing hefty spell work, they're facing bad karma too. Okay? Because they were doing black magic on an innocent person. And it wasn't just the divine feminine, it was the divine masculine too. Oh, fuckery. Hold on 1 second. I gotta switch the fan and shit in here. Hold on. Wow. I didn't notice, but when I paused it, it was at 32:23, and here on my clock, 6:55, and now boom, 6:66. Oh, excuse me, 6:56. My bad. But there's a reason why I just said the number 666. It is not the mark of the beast. Go look it up. It is an angel number. Let's see here. Furthermore, I sense that these monitoring spirits could be getting tired from how many times they've been sent your way, feminine, to spy on you, and that's because they see these monitoring spirits see that you're in the same shit, same predicament, okay, in isolation most of the time, and nothing's changed. And I see the same shit in regards to how you and the masculine still haven't been able to reunite, given the black magic done to delay this reunion. But, let me tell you, the sacred reunion, it seems like a fucking millennium, okay? But you're gonna get there. It's just these people have been fucking trying it, like no joke. And I think these monitoring spirits are getting tired of the same shit over and over and over and over. I mean, how many times you gonna keep monitoring a person? Like, fucking shit. And also, whenever you have felt the monitoring spirits, call on God and Saint Michael the Archangel once again and demand that they leave and they go back to their sender. Energy is going to change immediately. Like I said, Saint Michael the Archangel ain't fucking around. Speaking of the reunion, one of the downloads that I got was that some of you were supposed to reunite last year in spring, but it didn't happen because, like I said, the black magic to delay it. But also, the divine masculine still had more healing to do, and he did. He healed himself. Okay, but trust me, I know that this journey, it's been dragging out slower than molasses, man. Especially when it comes to the masculine making his way. But trust me, he loves you. All right, he loves you more than anything, even though he's fucked up. This is going to be a case of ultimate forgiveness and unconditional love. I'm not joking, folks. He wants to marry you. He or she wants to marry you. But it's been taking him a long time to kick out the trash from his life because this social crowd was huge. I gotta sneak. Oh, look, it's just spewing out the shit. Oh, yeah, these people were massive in numbers, and he's had to protect and defend himself too. He's sticking it to the man, per se, and telling everyone that he doesn't give a shit about what they have to say about you or whether or not they approve of you, okay, and whether or not they approve of him dating you. He does not give a shit anymore. He's following his heart, period. Now, going back to the masculine's involvement in this madness, so ashamed and disappointed in himself for just hopping on the bandwagon with the opposition because he automatically believed a lie that a close friend uh, told them about you, and that's why they ghosted you and practically left you for dead. Because of this lie, they participated in the gossip that was being said, and unfortunately could have gotten involved in doing some magic. Oh, he's had his karmic debt to pay off too. It's just it took him longer than you. His spiritual awakening and enlightenment has taken longer than you because you caught on way before he did. However, what he didn't know was that the lie they were told was a setup to get them to leave you because here's the thing. This was the karmic masculine's idea. The karmic masculine came up with a lie and told the close friend, and that close friend told the masculine because he karmic knew that that would end the relationship, and like I said, there were also love breakup spells being done. But the karmic masculine, that was his idea because he wanted you to feel the same heartache and pain from when you left him. That's how his psyche works. He wanted you to feel the pain and heartache of being left, hoping that you would feel abandoned, just like and you left them, and it struck up their abandonment issues, which struck up this whole madness of bullshit. But with his psyche and his strategic mind, if I come up with this line and tell this person who's really close to the masculine's gonna believe it, not ask any questions, and just go and leave the feminine, break her heart just the way she broke mine. And this is in combination with all the breakup love spells that were being sent a good 6 months beforehand. Why? Because the divine masculine has always wanted the approval of his friends. They wanted to do shit to you out of spite. But more importantly, the worst part about it all is that these people were doing black magic on him behind closed doors. 4111 on the timer. I can't make this shit up. So the masculine, easily manipulated and swayed, jumps on the bandwagon, and while he's participating, these people behind the scenes are doing magic on him too, just like they're doing it on the feminine as well. 4141 on the timer. I mean, these were all manipulation and mental mind illusion spells and psychic attacks to confuse him about who he should be with, the divine feminine or his karmic feminine, doing this behind closed doors. And that karmic feminine of his, nasty bitch, very vengeful, has no compassion, no empathy, no heart for anybody. She's a hell of a homewrecker. 4224 on the timer. She's homewrecked marriages. She don't give a fuck. Oh my god. I just heard that she could have faked a pregnancy because, yeah, divine feminines, that your masculines were swayed with a lot of sex magic and shit and sex demons and had sex with their karmic. And she claimed to be pregnant by him. 4323 on the timer. That was because she wanted to baby trap. 4333 on the timer. Ain't that some shit? These are secrets, man, that are coming out. Yeah. I just wrapped him around the finger sexually, but she wanted him as a partner. He never saw her as a partner. But they did date in the past, but not for very long because very promiscuous and she started sleeping around with his friends. But yeah, actually pretended to be pregnant and claimed that your masculine was the father, and it turned out to be a whole lie. 4433 on the timer. Wow, the fuckery. But you must remember, the karmic masculine loves to fuck with people psychologically, just like Ted Bundy did. And he's pissed off that the feminine was able to figure this crap out because it's proving to him and everybody else that she's not stupid. And well, as these curses and spells wore off, the masculine realized just how much his friends did him dirty. And this just shattered his heart because technically he broke his own heart by listening to others. Yeah, by listening to others just because he wanted to be accepted and wanted their approval of who he dated. But in the mix of it all, in the mix of all these lies, he realized that he just threw away the love of his life. Yeah, he found out, he realized that he was done super fucking dirty. Just threw you away like nothing. And then find out the truth, shattered his own heart because he threw away the love of his life. 46:36 on the timer. And obviously, the love of his life is the divine feminine, the one that nobody approves of, based off of all the lies and gossip that the karmic masculine started and then spread it around like wildfire to this whole community. Hmm. And the karmic feminine, like I said, thinking that the feminine was a homewrecker. But I mean, no, because when the feminine met the masculine, this was years after their breakup. You never took her man away, but in her mind, that wasn't the case. Shit, there could have been many times where she antagonized you and said, "You know, I could have had him." That statement alone just goes to show the jealousy, but also let's just be honest with ourselves. Them be some fighting words in a woman's world. In a woman's world, them be some fighting words. When a woman tells another woman, "You know, I could have had him," th- talk about in a woman's world, that's a knock 'em out, drag 'em out brawl. But the feminine never did any of that. Never once laid a finger on that bitch. You see, not going back to the divine masculine and his actions. Yeah, hold on. He never forgot about you over all these years. It's been 8 years, and for some of you, it's been 12 to 14. And now that he knows the truth, he knows just how much you've been suffering with all of the black magic, dirty ass black magic that they've done to you. And there could have been a few times where you tried to tell him what was going on behind the scenes, but and you could have tried to warn him about legal shit, trying to protect him from accidentally getting involved in any legal shit, or excuse me, illegal shit. What this cult did was not legal. It was all illegal. So the feminine, could have tried a few times to get a hold of him, however she could, to explain what the hell was going on and to protect him and warn him about the possibility of getting 50-50 on the timer, the possibility of getting into illegal shit, illegal trouble with the rest of these fuckers. But locked her out. Just stubborn. Stubborn as hell. Locked her out. You feminines had known about this for years and tried. But especially with the gang stalking, fully. Mm, like I said, this masculine is very stubborn and hard headed when it comes to blocking out people and ignoring people that he wants absolutely nothing to do with. So once you were blocked out, all you could do was, protection magic. If you're a natural white witch, protection magic, defensive magic, and just hope and pray that they didn't fall for some manipulative more shit that was illegal. You just hoped and prayed that they wouldn't fall for any more crap and possibly go to jail because the cult wanted you feminines to go to jail too. Hmm. And the gang stalking was all about having you under control. They wanted to know everything about your whereabouts, and just like the masculine, but it was more about you because, like I've said before in other videos, this karmic masculine has a weird obsession with kidnapping and was trying to find ways to kidnap you, but you are protected. You've always been protected. Ay, ay, ay. And this whole journey, the masculine has realized that, the grass wasn't greener on the other side, and that's why they want to come back home to you. And at the same time, when they were involved in this shit and found out the crap, they realized to themselves, just what kind of people have I been hanging out with? I mean, seriously. Started asking themselves, what kind of people am I associating with? They have no heart, no compassion, no empathy, won't leave feminine alone, no matter how many times, he There were times where he defended you. When he found out the truth, he started to defend you. And that's when he started paying off his karmic debt for getting involved to begin with. Because, I mean, if you're going to get involved in that shit, you're going to have karma to pay off. He had to go through the dark night of the soul, heal trauma, childhood wounds, all of that, and he did. And when he saw the real big picture, defended you and protected you. 55:22 on the timer. Protected you using his words, telling them, leave you alone. But were they gonna listen? Fuck no. Especially the karmic, man. He was on a fucking mission on a warpath. Oof, really. But that's how the masculine started to redeem himself and paying off his karmic debt and realize that you weren't the problem. It was the karmic and everybody else. Mm. And unfortunately, after he left you, he definitely could have gotten back into his old habits of crazy partying and shit, like someone in college. I mean, you used to party too. Like when you were in college and shit, you used to party, but you know how to have fun and but responsibly, and you're not an alcoholic, you're not a drug addict, nothing like that. I mean, if you do participate in drinking, I mean, now it's moderation. These people don't know what moderation is. But yeah, the masculine could have mentally felt like he was, back in college again and went back to his old ways. But and he felt at that time he felt like he had dodged a bullet from marrying you because of what he had heard about you, and partying was just a lot more fun. That's that was where his mind was at the time. Meanwhile, the feminine's getting her ass fucking kicked with black magic, nasty ass black magic for several years. But after a while, like I said, as time went on, he realized that, the lies were getting mixed up. The details of the lies were getting mixed up. This masculine isn't stupid. He listens, he pays attention, he's very observant. And he started questioning these people about the details of the lies and the gossip that was initially said, and why are the details changing now? This doesn't make sense. So, but the more he questioned, they got aggravated with him for questioning. Because, I mean, they had him hook, line, and sinker for a long time. And the more he questioned, they wanted to keep the wool over his head, so to speak. I've also sensed that the divine masculine has had to stand up for himself when it comes to physical fights, for the simple fact that he wants to get back with the divine feminine. These fights have been vicious, and perhaps He thought that they would eventually leave him alone, but no. With this karmic masculine, fucking the damn well might as be the devil reincarnate. And the karmic and his little minion followers, they weren't gonna stop. They probably would line up and walk down to the masculine's house in an entourage, making threats of all kinds and harassed him. And the masculine was, debating about getting restraining orders, but could have let it slide because there were so many people involved. But I believe that he got smart with getting special surveillance cameras, and he still watches everything like a hawk. Everything that goes around property and in the neighborhood, he watches it like a hawk. Because he's had enough of the bullshit. This masculine is the type of person where once they've opened up their eyes and they've seen it for themselves, then they're gonna put their foot down. And when they do it, they mean it. Well, anyways, these are enough downloads for now. But don't worry, my beautiful divine feminines, you're always protected. The masculine is also protected. He's learned a lot of lessons. He learned what he lost. But everything's gonna work out. This reunion, this sacred union is divinely protected. It always will be. Okay? But everything happens in divine timing. But expect the unexpected in a good way. Okay? I'm channeling more messages, but I'm not saying it. I'm not giving away secrets of surprises. Okay? But trust me, feminines, you are gonna be so fucking happy very, very soon. You've been through enough torture and you have suffered for more than long enough. Expect the unexpected in wonderful ways. I love you all. Mwah.